So it's the morning after the budget yesterday, and I think upon reflection, I'm not going to comment actually on all of the budget announcements. Just the one that really affects the people in my community, people who are buying businesses here in the UK, and that's the changes in business asset disposal relief. Now, this benefit has been shrunk over the years. It used to be a £10 million lifetime benefit, where you could, for the first £10 million of share proceeds, you could just be taxed at 10%. And then the Conservative government reduced that down to 1 million a few years ago, which wasn't quite so tasty. And then the announcement yesterday was that is going to stay in place, which is a massive surprise. I thought that would go instantly, but that's staying in place till next April, and it's going up by 4%. Now, 4% doesn't sound like very much. In fact, it's not going to make too many people too upset. However, the year after is going to go up by another 4%. So between now and April 26, so 17 months, it's going to go up by 8%. So it's going to go from 10% to 18%. So it's going to nearly double. Now, what impact will that have on people like you and me who are in the business buying field? Well, we know that the best sellers to do business with are motivated sellers, motivated by things like retirement and ill health and personal reasons, and reasons to get out of their business. Now, what Rachel Reeves has done is created another reason for people to sell, another reason for them to get out of their business. And the near doubling of that initial £1 million tax rate is going to be an incredible incentive. So what we're going to see is a rush of deals between now and April 2025, where people are getting in at the lowest tax rate at the existing 10%. Then we're going to see another rush of deals, people getting in before it goes up from 14 to 18%. And from a business buyer's perspective, this is going to be a golden time, because we do look at those motivations. We look at the motivation of the seller in terms of retirement and age and health and things like that. But what the government has provided us with is another motivation that affects absolutely everyone, which means that there is going to be a rush of businesses wanting to sell, business owners who want to get out before they pay nearly double the tax in that first million. This is going to be a golden time for business buyers. And this is going to be a time when my masterminders are going to be jumping into action, and I'll be encouraging them all to do this, to jump into action, to do whatever they can to speak to owners who want to sell, because this is now the opportunity to build a portfolio, to double the size of your existing business, to get out of the 9-to-5 and into business. Because when you've got a motivated seller, amazing deals are possible. The deals that don't require any of your own cash, the deals that are linked to performance, the deals where you can effectively write the term sheet for the deal. So I'm going to be running a webinar on Monday to describe these opportunities and how you can optimize them and maximize them. And I'll put a link to that webinar below this video in the comments. If you'd like to join me, just come along and listen, see what you think. Because I believe that if you don't take action now, if you've been thinking about buying a business for a while and you don't take action now and you leave it, you're going to be kicking yourself in years to come. This is a timing opportunity, but you've got to move fast. Now, you've got 17 months, but really you've got 5 months to get the real keen sellers, and then you've got another 12 months after that to get the next tranche. But do it. If you're going to do it, now's the time to do it. So check in the comments below, join me on the webinar. We'll be together about 60 minutes. In those 60 minutes, I'll describe to you the opportunity, how to make the most of that opportunity, and the next steps. Hope to see you on the webinar on Monday. Have a great day.